Hello everyone, this is Sandra at the Whispering Well. So today's video is going to be showing you a few little treasures that I acquired sort of within the last week or so. You'll have noticed that I haven't made a video for a little while. I had something happen that caused me to have a lot of problems with my anxiety and also some depression, which I call my black cloud. So I was kind of out of chats and things for a little while, not for very long, but I'm getting back into it now, so that's good. So, and in the meantime I thought I'm going to get myself a few little things just to cheer myself up a bit. I know it's kind of naughty, I guess, to do that, but anyway, I thought I would show you the few things that I picked up. But firstly, and this is just for our lovely Chris Kelly over at Elemental Cartomancy. Whose wand is this, Chris? If you watch this. So I've chosen this wand, and see if you can guess whose wand out of Harry Potter this wand is. So, and I may be able to use it as a pointer. Chris did this in one of his videos and I've kind of stolen his idea. So anyway, let's get started. So firstly, I got a new sphere. So this, I mean, I loved this because all of this part, it looks just like clouds, doesn't it? You can almost see like a face in this, and this is a blue calcite sphere. Hoping you guys can see this okay. It's so nice, and I just loved it because it reminded me of the sky and clouds. Especially this part here. It's like its own little planet. And you know, it's a reasonable size one, reasonable weight too, but you can see here it's like it's got two eyes and a mouth here, and this is the head. It's almost kind of skull-like, I suppose. But I love this. That it's kind of like the clouds, but yeah, this is blue calcite. And obviously you can get clearer calcites than this, but I liked this one because of the kind of cloud effect. So this is one of the treasures, new little treasures that I got for myself. I mean, it's been a long time actually since I've bought any crystals, so yeah, I thought I would do that. So that was my first one. Second is this gorgeous Labradorite. Now I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera, the blue. It's got such a nice blue just here in this one, and it's only part polished. So you've got that nice sort of flash of blue in this, and it was that I loved. But on the other side where it's not polished, you can still see in the right light though, I don't know if that's picking it up, but all here, we've got the blue flashes. So if this was completely polished this side, all of this would show up. But I still think it's cool even in the rough form. I mean, you know, that's like a really deep blue colour. It's just so cool. I just love it, even though it's, you know, some people might not like these type of crystals because it's not all smooth and it's only part polished, but I actually love that. So yeah, it's a lovely blue flash. And when you think these things are, they grow in the earth, they're made in the earth. You know, the planet makes these amazing crystals, or they grow in the earth like this. This has not been coloured, this is Labradorite, and this is within the stone itself. So yeah, so I got that piece, and these all came from eBay. I have a couple of shops on eBay that I use for crystals that I know are good ones. Then we have these guys here, and you think, well, they're just stones. Now, is this in position so you guys can see it? I've got it too low down. There we go. Whoops. Anyway, so that just showed you. So that's what it looked like before it was cracked open, and then it's been cracked open, and look inside here. So cool. And these are like septarian, but they call them thunder eggs. I don't know why, but that's the name. And you can like really use these almost for scrying, seeing the different like little circles here. We've got a line here, and this almost reminds me of a dancing figure. And then the same in this half, and you've got this outer brown here. Just so nice. So this is more like a grey colour, and you've got two almost little dots that almost look like when you see orbs on camera. And then in this one is more of a brown colour inside with these really cool markings. And this is what I mean about like things that actually come out of the earth like this. I mean, together you just think it just looks like a stone, but when you break it open, there's this like amazing like patterns and colours and things inside. So these came as a pair, so I bought this as like a set of two that were broken in half, so you actually get 4 pieces, but you can see from the insides that they were together as one because it's very similar both sides. So yeah, so these are like septarian, and they're actually called thunder eggs. If you look it up, probably if you Google thunder eggs, it will show you, and they all have like different patterns and things inside, and some of them are like looking into windows, so you know you could use them like say for scrying, possibly even as well. So that was those, so we'll take those away now. Then, because I love Bumblebee Jasper, this is Bumblebee Jasper. It's only a small, well, smallish piece, but I love the colours. This darker orangey yellow and the black and the brighter yellow, and look at the bands of like grey, black and yellow. And it's such a perfect name for this stone, Bumblebee Jasper, because it does remind you of a bumblebee. But I love the feel of these stones. Bumblebee Jasper is another kind of favourite of mine. I love Preseli Bluestone, as most of you know, which is like the Stonehenge stone, but I love Bumblebee Jasper too. I'd love to get like a bigger piece, which hopefully I might do sometime, like a sphere or a heart, like the puffed heart crystals you can get. So yeah, just really, really nice. Even though it's not huge, but it's still like really lovely. I love it. It's so nice. So that's my Bumblebee Jasper. So just 2 more, guys, and one is a new Scully. Yay! So this is Zebra Jasper, and as soon as I saw this, that you've got, it's almost half and half, you've got the black and then the white here. As soon as I saw this skull, I was like, oh, I have to have you. He's so cool, isn't he? So cool. He's got black and white marks. This is why it's called Zebra Jasper. He's got another little white mark there. Most of this is black. This is the underneath of him. And this, I'm saying him, but it just makes me think of this skull as being male. So he's very cool. Just so cool. Look at the eyes. Even in the eye you can see like a line in there. He's got a bit of white in that eye, but I just think he looks so cool. I love like black and white together, and this skull is just brilliant. So I had to have him again. He's not huge, but he's really cool. Really cool. Let's put him over there. And then the last one is again kind of a skull, but I'd never seen something like this before. I mean, you know, it's not the best carving maybe of a skull, but it just reminds me of something very old and ancient, this, that you sometimes see on programs where they're showing carvings from a long time ago, like Mayan carvings or something, where they're quite crude, perhaps crudely done, might be the right word. But this has been carved out of this whole piece of clear quartz, and on the back of him, look at his sparkly on the back. So many sparklies. So he was called, online he was called a Hedgehog Skull, because I guess that's his bit here, and then he's got all of these points that are like the spines of a hedgehog. And just look how sparkly it is. I wonder if I'm catching it with the lights. I can't see properly because I've got the camera up high, but it's just so nice. I just loved all those little sparkles on the back of him. And again, look, these crystals have all grown. I mean, look how perfectly formed that little one is there. So perfectly formed. And like this one, there's all these little ones all in here. of all shaped. I mean, this hasn't been deliberately shaped, they've grown like this. Just so cool. Just so cool. I just loved it. So, and none of these were like mega expensive. They weren't, because, you know, I can't buy things that are very, very expensive. So yeah, so these were all my little treasures from the last, I don't know if you're going to be able to see these if I move these over, from the last week or so. All of these were, so yeah, let's move over a little bit more, because so you can just see them again. There, just about. And be careful with this one. What I'll do is I'll put this on the bag. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but I'm not very good with these overhead shots, am I? And the Bumblebee Jasper there. So yeah, so those were all of my little treasures that I have bought recently that I just thought you guys might like to see. And yeah, and I'm sure I'll be back soon, and I know I've promised to do a Marseille series, which I am going to do, but I probably won't start that until next week, but it will happen. You know, I will be doing that and showing my Marseille decks that I have. So I hope everyone's well and keeping safe, and sending lots of love, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.